welcome everybody to Empower Africa's Rwanda Value Add. Nirwe, Murakoze Chane, thank you so much and hello. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna kick off today's session as promised yesterday with a song by a really inspiring and talented young Rwandan artist by the name of Neo Bosco. And I want to make a special thank you to Francine from Eagles Innovation for connecting us with Neo a few months ago when I was there and for gracing us with his music. And I want to, of course, thank Neo and his team for taking some time to sing a few songs for us today.
Hello, my name is Neo Kwizerwa Bosco. I'm blind Rwandan artist. I'm songwriter, which means that I'm composer, and I'm especially singer as an action that I'm going to do right now to entertain you as well. The first song that I'll be singing is Redemption Song by Bob Marley. I think you all know. And the second one will be the song that I composed. I think you're gonna enjoy this show. So let's get started. All pilots is the rabbi, sold to the merchant ships. Minute after they took her from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the end the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you have to sing this song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever hear, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but our sins can free our mind. I've no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you have to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever hear, redemption song, redemption song, oh, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Yeah, this is the song that's called Redemption Song. It's for Bob Marley, Rastafari. I shout out this song to you and rest in peace, our brother.
Okay, thank you. We'll wrap up the session with another Neo Bosco song. That was beautiful, really beautiful. Now we're very honored and pleased to share with you a video articulating the Rwanda value add to international businesses with a little bit of facts about Rwanda for 2020.
Rwanda's economy is growing each year. The country aspires to reach middle-income country status by 2030 and high-income country status by 2050. Though small and landlocked, Rwanda is hilly and fertile with a dense population of around 13 million. Economic growth averages around 8% per year, making it one of the fastest growing economies in Africa and anywhere in the world. In 2019, economic growth exceeded 10%. Life expectancy in the country has grown from 29 years in the mid-90s to 70 in 2020. Under the guidance of President Kagame, the economy is transforming to a knowledge-based, service-oriented economy. The political stability and effective crackdown on corruption since the 90s have made Rwanda consistently ranked as one of the easiest places to do business on the continent. Kinyarwanda is the most widely spoken language in the country. In addition, Rwanda is one of the few countries in Africa where both English and French are national languages. Rwanda's GDP is $10.3 billion, about 750 per capita. To encourage economic growth and trade, a $300 million convention center opened its doors to international businesses in 2016. Rwanda now plans to build a new airport. The Rwanda Development Board has set up a one-stop shop for international businesses and investors, which streamlines services. Entrepreneurs and executives can now register an entity in the country in under 6 hours. Visit Rwanda has signed contracts with internationally renowned football clubs Arsenal and PSG to drive tourism into the beautiful country. Most importantly, international innovators who come to Rwanda to do proof of concepts can reap significant rewards. Zipline, whose Silicon Valley-based drone delivery solution was implemented in the landlocked country to send cold storage small medical supplies, raised tens of millions in follow-on capital as a result of their successful proof of concept. International multinational corporations, including Motorola Solutions and Volkswagen Mobility Solutions, are setting up their Africa HQ in Rwanda and are even developing new technologies in-house. Carnegie Mellon University and African Leadership University both have campuses set up in Kigali. Empower Africa is proud of Rwanda's continued growth and is inspired to work with our community to turn ideas into action.
Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Shai Bernstein. I am VP of Biz Development and Partnerships at Empower Africa, and thank you all for joining us at the Rwanda Value Add virtual event today hosted by Empower Africa. Thank you all for joining us. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, Empower Africa is a business community with a mission to drive investment, trade, and job creation in Africa. We believe that business is the best way to create scalable and sustainable solutions, and we're big advocates of trade over aid. We have 3 verticals in the company. The first is the Empower Africa Business Network, which I'll discuss in a minute, events and trade missions, just like this and more, and consulting and deal facilitation. We believe in bringing good people together, in the power of synergy. 1 + 1 can equal 3, and with communities like this, 1 million and even 1 billion. The business platform I'm about to show you brings together SMEs and startups, investors, banks, PEs, VCs, family offices, governments and government officials from all over Africa and the world, multinational enterprises and so on, everyone bringing them to one place, okay? Our goal is to create connections, optimize communication, and maximize collaboration, okay? I'm gonna share my screen to show you a sneak peek of the business platform. This is the Empower Africa Business Network. What you see here is my feed, right? Shai Bernstein, as you can see. So different people are gonna have different feeds because they're gonna be choosing to be notified on different news. Some people are interested in agriculture, others in energy, others in communications and high tech, innovation. And of course, other people want to hear about all of it, right? You can pick and choose and check the box of what you want to hear about. The live feed, of course, very familiar and similar like any other social media platforms that we all know. What's beautiful here is that really you can pick and choose. Some people love posting and sharing and liking. Some people a little bit less engaging. It's all good. You can pick and choose how much you want to be engaged. The beautiful part here on the left that you can see are the messages. You're able to message and communicate with the different members of Empower Africa. And so just again, a sneak peek in some of our members over here. We have a diverse community from all over the world, from the different sectors. And that brings me to the communities real quick. I'll take Rwanda as an example, right? Of course, fit for this event. One of our underlying missions is really to enhance more positive awareness about Africa, and I'll explain what I mean. As many of you may know, there are many wonderful, intelligent, successful people around the world who still view Africa as a country and not as a continent with 54 countries. And we want to be one of those bridges to come and meet those people and tell them about the amazing potential, the amazing business opportunities that the continent of Africa has, and specifically Rwanda, of course, right? So many business opportunities, and it's a matter of bringing these people together. So we have here a very basic and friendly breakdown of every country that we're working with. So you have where it is on the map, exports, imports, the breakdown of the GDP, the breakdown of the population, of course, the economics, challenges, opportunities, tariff and taxations, rating agencies, and so on. And again, the idea is to drive communication, bring people together, and do more business in Rwanda and the rest of Africa. There are many more features here, which I won't go into now because we have a jam-packed session here. But I welcome you all to visit the arena. It's on the top left side. There's a button, and you can see our booth over there, the Empower Africa booth, and you'll get a walkthrough of the business platform. So now it is my honor and pleasure to introduce you to someone dear to my heart who never ceases to inspire me with his amazing vision. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder and CEO of Empower Africa, Ezi Rappaport.
Thank you, Shai. And thank you, everybody, for coming together here to the Rwanda Value Add event that Empower Africa is hosting. I first want to thank Shai for the wonderful introduction. Thank you. And to our musical guest, Neo Bosco, for uplifting us all and starting out this conference. Really so inspiring, so positive, and it's a real reflection on Rwanda itself, which is such an inspiring and positive force in this world. And really what Empower Africa is communicating all around the world about how Africa is such a amazing continent full of amazing, diverse people that are transforming their lives, that are transforming their countries, and that, yes, you could succeed and do good in Africa. And this Africa is really the continent of the future. If it's the population growth, the economic growth, and Rwanda is truly taking a lead. It's an inspiring success story, not just in Africa, but around the world, and that is a message that we are dedicated on and communicating. It is a country that speaks through action. And yes, even as a landlocked country, when you invest in people, you can become one of the fastest growing economies, not just in Africa, but around the world. And we very much look forward to working more and more with the amazing relationships and the amazing people that we've connected with in Rwanda over the past year. And I want to thank Caleb Zipperstein as well for really spending a couple of months this past year and really building those bridges. And we are dedicated at Empower Africa to support the continuous growth in Rwanda, to support investment and trade with Rwanda and businesses in Rwanda. And yes, through trade, we could succeed. Through business, by building mutually beneficial partnership relationships, that is the direction forward in Africa. And again, Rwanda is a major leader on this front. So we very much look forward to building more partnership relationships in the country and really bringing more investors, more companies that could build direct relationships with people on the ground and really help to continue to support this country to continue to grow, and for people to continue to enhance their prosperity on the ground. And just specifically, Empower Africa is so focused on the grassroots and so focused on enabling every human being in this world to live in dignity and to their full potential. That's what Empower Africa is truly about. And through business and trade, we could succeed. And Rwanda, again, is a shining star and a true example how you speak through actions and you work together to create more value and prosperity in this world. Without further ado, I do want to introduce our next speaker. And I was speaking earlier about inspiration and positivity. And that's exactly what comes to my mind when I think of our Honorable Dr. Ron Adam, the Israeli ambassador in Rwanda. My staff and I have the utmost pleasure of working with him over the past year. And I'm very humbled, and members of my team are humbled to call him a dear friend from all the time that we've spent together. And we've been working on numerous initiatives. And yes, this is just the beginning. But I could say that we would not be here today without Dr. Adam, Ambassador Adam. And Ambassador Adam, you're truly an inspiration. And you have been putting in so much effort in creating positive awareness on Rwanda, creating positive awareness on Africa as well. And this is what we're doing here today is really a good deed leading to another good deed. And you really encouraging us to allocate more investment, more attention in Rwanda. And I want to thank you very much. And a lot of, it's not just about us, what Dr. Adam, Ambassador Adam is doing. It's from direct flights to advancing ICT, agriculture investment, trade and tourism. You're truly, and Ambassador Adam is truly having a tremendous positive impact and speaking a lot through action. And I very much thank you, Ambassador Adam, for being with us today and for having such a positive impact in Rwanda and building such amazing bridges with Israel. And we should see true success and value for many years to come for many people. So God bless you. God bless Rwanda. And over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ezi. Thank you. It's very kind of you. So I would like really to thank Empower Africa for being here and coming to Rwanda. I will start by saying that we opened an Israeli embassy here in Kigali in May 19, so it's 1.5 years ago. Relations were here in the past, yes, no doubt about it. The relations started in the 60s. However, they mainly had to do with defense and things like that in that sector. But since I came, we really tried to enhance and deepen the relations to many, many other sectors, which I will mention in a minute. As said also in the beginning by this nice clip that was done, I think it was done by Power Africa, but I'm not sure. It's nice. So Rwanda is the place to come and start coming to Africa, do the proof of concept here because it's growing economically, because it's safe, because it's young, because it's transparent, it's networked ready. It is business oriented, it is gender balanced, it is central of Africa, it is a hub of innovation and ICT. It is everything, and I think Israelis need to come here, and also, of course, many other investors from many countries. Indeed, the RDB is the one-stop shop. It has the advantages, however, I believe that private sector needs to be encouraged. So whoever comes here needs to look for a partner, local partner, in order to do business better and faster and most efficient. I've just visited today the Special Economic Zone, which is growing, which I think some industries there, I visited one specific startup, one specific industry, which in my view is going to be a game changer in Rwanda. It's going to really make the difference and increase the cake, the economy of Rwanda. And this kind of businesses, this kind of factories, this kind of enterprises we do need here. And the Special Economic Zone in Kigali and other places in the country is ready to get more industry and more investors. So if we are asking ourselves which sectors, I think foremost is agriculture. Still a lot needs to be done, especially to modernize the agriculture and to improve water management. Water management is a serious challenge here, and a lot needs to be done. So if anyone is interested in both, this is the first thing that I can suggest. Second sector, which I think should be emphasized, is public health. It is establishing new hospitals, is the digitalization of hospitals and the whole system of public health. It's a high-end health, high-end medicine, a high-end medical system, private and regional. This is what is needed. Sector of ICT. Cyber and space. The Rwandans have established cyber authority and cyber authority, both new and growing, and they look for new adventures. And this is a good opportunity to start here. Of course, tourism. Rwanda is becoming a new destination and a growing destination, and I think still a lot can be done here. In tourism. And of course, if we talk about the civil sectors, education is the most important. And if anyone is interested in investing in education, this would be very welcomed in Rwanda. Transportation and infrastructure, of course, even energy, although there is enough grid, the grid is big enough for the current needs, but if industry will come, it will need to grow. It will need to grow, and we can also talk about mini grid or off-grid systems, solar, and then also we can limit emissions, which is very necessary, not especially here, but worldwide. Israeli companies that are here that I know about are dealing, as I said, with defense, but also with affordable housing, energy, the methane in Kivu Lake, also, of course, agriculture and electricity. So a lot of opportunities. And thank you again for Empower Africa to be a multiplicator for me as an embassy here, and me, I'm standing ready to get any question that you need from the embassy, any assistance in investment here and in doing business. So thank you very much, Ezi. Thank you, Caleb, and hello to everyone whom I know that are here listening to us. Thank you.
So this is another song which is called Ubigenzute. Ubigenzute, which means how do you do? How do you drive them? This song is combining all the humanity values. Like an example, when someone forgot where he was born, forget the family, and this is the song to tell him, go back to the source, go back to where you came from. Remember where you were. Be proud of your family, be proud of your friend, be proud of where you were, be proud of your society. Don't ignore everyone, don't ignore Africa, don't ignore your source, don't ignore everything that made you who you are right now, that made you become the better person than before. Rwanda. This is the song that contains all the values that human being should have. And I'm asking everyone, how do you do? Do you have those human values that I'm going to sing in this song? Just follow. Cyangwa se iyo ushimye ntushimageza aho ntujya ubona ishitamba maze ukajugunya n'urwo wari wambaye. Mbwira aho ntiwishimisha ukarenza urugero bikarangira utakaje agaciro kandi kukagarura ari ihurizo. Kumbona iyi si tutapfuna ubisi wowe iyo ubibonye ukora iki aho nusiko usatura nk'umusozi. Mbwira uko ntiwibwira ko wagize maze ukihenura kuba wasize kandi ukirwana kugeza utakiriho. Ubigenza ute? Umbwira ubigenza ute? Mbwira. Ujya wibuka ko bambise adakurura kandi kw'icyo wabibyara icyo usarura aho nuryoherwa n'ibisharira bityo kubaho bikakurambira. Ese utekereza nyuma yo kuvuga cyangwa se uvuga nyuma yo gutekereza? Byibuze isi ujya wisonga rurema bakwigishe iby'iri shuri ry'ubuzima. Nyemerera twigane kumbona iyi si tutapfuna bubisi wowe iyo ubibonye ukora iki aho nuziko usatura nk'umusozi. Ubwo ntiwibwira ko wageze maze ukihenura kuba wasize kandi ukirwana kugeza utakiriho. Ubigenza ute? Umbwira ubigenza ute? Ubwo ntiwibwira ko wageze maze ukihenura kuba wasize kandi ukirwana kugeza utakiriho. Ubigenza